Game is getting started, and again, game number 2 for TSM and CLG, and I'm excited.
You know what I love, and I just noticed last game, is when they buy items, they get all those little pop-up little things, and it pops up kind of like a cartoony way. It's awesome. It kind of reminds me of Worms Armageddon with the animations that they did there, which is just fantastic. I love that. Little like the items kind of bounce around in their inventory a little bit. Like watch for it when they buy an item next time. I actually got big fat, ballsy big fat right there, just checking the brush. Like I don't care, whatever. We got Ash walking up.
It does that in the bottom middle?
Yeah, when they buy an item in the middle, those little things. When you watch the beginning of the next game, I'll let you know. And this is like boop, little items dancing around in their inventory the whole time.
Okay.
I got
Doesn't
the
seem
Irish.
like CLG wants to be aggressive here,
No, TSM sticking to their roots and being aggressive,
as always, of course.
as always. CLG saying, nah, whatever, we can give up blue. Saint's a very versatile jungler. He really doesn't need any buff to do anything. And it actually looks like they're just going to ward it so they know when he does take it. They might actually go mess with him when he goes and does it, but they might just want to have that control of the map.
All right, so nothing really going to happen here. I'm guessing they're just going to go ahead and do the standard start where they pick up the small golems here.
Minions have spawned.
See if you're going to go down and where did that? I think it appeared up.
Yeah, all one's going to do race right to red.
I didn't do the vision, so I didn't see where it
I was
was.
thinking.
But they do have the ward there on the blue, so they can at least see when that's going to happen.
Yep.
And let's see if Hotshot's going to go for some. I think he's actually looking for a counter jungle attempt. I wonder if they'll steal that. It looks like they may actually steal that blue,
Yeah,
knowing that they kind of figured that Lee Sin would go for the red. So
It's actually very clever by CLG. I like that. Take race, then team go to blue. That's ballsy by CLG. That's a little TSM flavor right there.
Yeah,
on the CLG
they're
side.
pulling out a little bit of their own flavor against them. They've got the blue buff that Reginald was probably looking to get really early for an advantage against Big Fat LP, but now he's just going to be stuck with Big Fat Obi having a blue against him, and no look for him.
You actually got a ward top for CLG on Hotshot this early in the game. I guess he was really worried about the odd one coming and ganking him. So we got that early ward out. I'm not sure who placed it. I think it was just a support.
That is really early. Let's see. Let's take a look at who's got wards. So
That was
3, 4.
definitely because of odd one. Oh, they're doing the exact same thing though. I can say, hey, you take mine, I'll take yours.
Yeah, Special actually gonna.
They give this to Reggie though.
Of course.
There
Oh, he's gonna have to watch out there. He
no,
could
Red Buff
potentially get
actually
caught
taking
with
it.
a stun, and this is gonna be really bad if Saint Vicious is able to pick him up. The flash over the wall being used to make him safe, but that's gonna help out Udyr in a gank situation.
Yeah, unfortunately, Ari did not pick that up. That would have really given her some dominance on Big Fat early. But Odd One's Red Buff said, nope, Reggie, you're not going to take this from me. I'm going to tick at the last possible moment and annoy the crap out of you by not giving you that blue buff. I can tell you that bugs the crap out of me when it happens to me. Oh, here, I got you blue. Red buff tick. No.
And it's unfortunate because Reginald had to use some mana to try and pick that up, so now he's going to be behind in mana on the laning phase here, as well as having no flash for that.
Yep. That really does suck. I mean, as long as Big Fat lands one good stun, Udyr can walk up, combo stun, and the damage Udyr delivers early, especially with Vagar. I mean, that's a dead Reginald.
Seems like bottom lane is just going to continue pushing up to the start. They don't have any wards, though, so they really have to be careful as Udyr is going to be coming down. Let's see if he's able to make something happen. Or, okay, yeah, there's a ward placement. So that's going to be fine for bottom lane.
Hotshot actually going back to base quite early. Pushed them in, said whatever. And then we actually have Chaos and Xpecial pushing in bottom, just like I predicted. Ash wouldn't be able to keep up with Chaos. I mean, he's already 8 CS ahead. So this is just going to continue to happen. Chaos and Xpecial are just going to push in bottom lane. Ash has nothing she can do versus a stronger early game AD champion like that, and then not taking the sustain, picking
middle
right.
lane looks like St. Vicious will be warding and coming in behind Reginald for the gank, and the flash into a stun. Another one from Big Fat LP. This could be the first blood, and that's not going to be good at all with him already getting that snowball advantage. Look at all these creeps that he's going to end up picking up there for free there. Yep, doesn't look good as all for Ari.
St. Vicious taking some jungler attacks since he got Big Fat first blood.
Yeah, so that's going to be a big start for St. Vicious. See if Lee Sin can pick up a gank. He's really going to need to grab some aggression, as Lee Sin has the ability to do so. But right now, with everybody kind of pushed up, it's not like he can do much on the bottom lane here. So it's going to be up to him to come towards middle lane or possibly up top, which is going to be difficult to gank as well. I think by the time that Hotshot is going to start pushing back out and his ward falls off, he's already going to have his own to be good. Oh, this is going to be bad. Nice job. Rain Man getting caught just at the wrong time.
Should be able to flash over.
And that was a great flash, but at the same time...
Saint's doing a great job of ganking right now. I mean, Odd One is just hasn't gotten any ganks in lane, just kind of running around, not really doing much. I mean, I'm not sure what he's trying to do. I mean, he should really start adding some pressure on lanes. Maybe he's waiting for RD to be 6 before he starts ganking or something. You can't really gank bottom lane because bottom's just pushing in so hard. So really what a great thing to do on Lee Sin is, because I actually played a crap with Lee Sin is though, is just terrorize the top lane. You just run into these brushes, the top lane, you run right through lane as long as your guy's pushing in. Just like right now would be a perfect time for him to run up there. You take your red buff, you transition up, and you just gank the living crap out of top lane, and it always seems to work for me. So that's just my personal experience, and it seems like you can't gank bottom lane, and middle is kind of hard to gank too with that event horizon. So I mean, really, if I was Odd One, I'd be focusing on taking down Hotshot a lot.
I know that's one reason I hate playing the top lane. Those ganks can be so devastating. When someone just camps you, it's one of the most annoying things ever. You know they're there, and you just can't do anything about it. And they can potentially just go back with a... And this is going to be another gank here for top lane. The Rain Man going to get caught by St. Vicious with the stun. Let's see if he actually does go down. He's actually going to run towards the other tower. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it out of this one. I think that's just going to be a free kill to him.
He tried to hit him with his lightning rush, but it just ended, so he actually didn't get the stun off. I don't think it really mattered, though.
No, I feel like he would die for sure.
Yeah, we're just seeing that constant Saint's just going to run up and gank every single time because he can. I mean... That's what happens when you push your lane out. That's when you can gank, or when your lane's being pushed rather. It's so easy to get ganks in, and there you go. Rain Man's down one. First time he barely got away, and now blew the flash. That's a free kill.
It's really bad though. Let's take a look. He's got. He's not extremely far behind, but as Aurelia just starts to level up more, she's gonna get more and more ahead. Especially with those kind of ganks, she's already more than 10 creep skill score ahead, and that's not the point you want to be at, especially as someone squishy like Kennen against an Aurelia.
Yeah.
Bottom lane seems to be doing great. They're just pushing up to the turret as much as possible here, and Ashe is really falling behind on the farm, and that's what you would expect. I mean, it's hard to last hit at that turret. He doesn't have any real...
Yeah, CLG totally screwed themselves on that, and that's why that's one of the main reasons I have in favor of TSM. I mean, even though Rain Man's not doing that great top, they're bottom lane. I mean, AD carry, I think AD carry and jungler have the biggest impact on games, and right now CLG's AD carry is not, she's not going to be up to par with Chaos, and Chaos has, is being a very, very experienced AD carry, is going to take advantage of that and really just dominate the game, I think.
It's unfortunate the Odd One has not been able to make any impact at all in this game so far, and I think he's really going to need to, make something happen here pretty soon to kind of catch up to the level of St. Vicious. And I don't know if St. Vicious know this is... Yeah, they do have a ward, so I feel like he's just kind of hanging out there trying to make something happen. But he's got to be careful. Wow, that is a lot.
Teleport coming out. Arrow coming in. Landing
perfect time.
Crunched here. Oh my god, tons of damage going out. Hotshot going to do tons of damage, taking him out instantly. Already going to double dash away. It doesn't matter. KX actually could get caught here, depending on what St. Vicious can do. Will they get the charm off?
Oh, no. Into the stun. KX is in big trouble here as he will fall. And Big Fat OP picking up the kill with the Ignite and a couple of auto attacks.
Yeah, CLG just running show on TSM right now. I mean, they're not giving them any advantages at all, and this is what we were talking about in the team chat, or before the pregame the chat was going on, was that we're gonna see a lot of fighting early in the game, and we have. There's been a lot of ganks been going out, and CLG is just taking this aggressive playstyle, took stolen buffs, countered their own jungle when they came in. And so, hey, you're gonna come screw with us. We're gonna pick up some kills. We're gonna blow your flashes. That's how Reginald got caught middle. That's how Rain Man got caught top, just because CLG's being so very aggressive.
Did Reggie just steal that? No, he did not. No, he did not.
Big Fat still got the buff. Very nice attempt by Reggie though.
Yeah, that was too bad. I mean, right now, St. Vicious has been making such a huge impact on this game, and it's set them so far ahead. And then that little fight right there, I feel like it's going to put TSM, it's going to make him very difficult to come back and win this game now.
Yeah, I mean, St. Vicious just doing fantastic job right now. Counter jungling, ganking, just doing everything he needs to do. And really, the game is 100% Saint right now. He's the one who got those ganks. He's the one who's coordinated those, you know. He was waiting over there and just saying ping, 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 ping. Hey, these guys are here. I'm going to wait here. You guys come in. Ashro comes in, instantly dropping a special, and that's just it. You know, game over.
All right, St. Vicious is coming in once again for, now with an Oracle, is going to be removing any chance of the Rayman being able to be safe in this lane, as well as anyone else, as he just runs around. Doesn't find any wards, and Rayman's going to be safe here. I mean, he's really is not there yet. She's actually coming down to the bottom, going to try and put some assistance for their lane, as they have been having the most amount of trouble here.
Yeah, Ash actually down 29 CS. Like, that's the one thing I'm really confused. Oh, arrow going out. Like, that's just going to dodge that, though. Nothing it can do. Hotshot actually going to lose some lane control here, but he's going to lose a lot of experience because of top laning here. And Rayman is just going to be able to freely push. He's going to lose all that huge wave. But again, I really have to stress why CLG does. I know maybe they said, hey, we want Ash initiate, but they're really totally screwing themselves out of an AD carry here. I mean, look, he was 30 CS ahead and 11 minutes in the game. I mean, another 10 minutes, you know, you're down 70 CS, you know, 60 CS. That's huge. That's full items that you're down now. And again, Ash has no steroid and you know, MF does. So that's really my concern. I really think TSM can still win this game just based off bot lane. Granted, though, Hotshot is running show right now.
And right now, Big Fat LP gonna get engaged on by Reginald, but he misses all of his abilities. Not really able to make anything happen there. So nice juking, and that's unfortunate. That's the only problem with RA. Most of her damage is coming from skill shots. So if you're not able to land that charm, it's gonna be very difficult for you to really burst somebody down. St. Vicious could get another gank here on Reginald, though, as he's just waiting in the bush, waiting for the moment where Big Fat LP is able to get an event horizon on. Since Reginald doesn't have his ultimate, he's in, you know, kind of a bad spot if he does get caught by that. He does have his flash up, so so that could be good enough for him to escape, though.
Yeah. And Reginald definitely, that was the demise of Reginald early game, was having to blow that flash when they tried to steal that blue. So that's ultimately why he got killed. I mean, if he had flash, he would have been A-okay, and Udyr would have had to make another attempt. But St. Vicious actually picking up an early Oracle, is just taking map control. That's so aggressive. I love it. That's how just dominating. I mean, that is the snowball meta we're talking about right here, and we're seeing in full effect with Saint just say, hey, I'm up in gold, I can take an Oracles and clear all your wards, and you'll have no map control, you know? That really sucks, but, you know, at the same time...
That's what I see from a lot of teams that get ahead and really stay that way is starting to remove all of the wards from the map, and then, you know, push all the lanes down and have your own control. There's really not much that the enemy team can do, because not only can they not really fight you in any situation, they don't know where you're at, so they don't know when they're going to be fighting you.
You know what would be cool for Riot to do? Maybe until like 20 minutes you can't buy an Oracles to stop that kind of snowball meta.
I don't know. That's an interesting thought. That would be a very controversial thing to implement.
It would be
in the
controversial.
Game
here. It would. I think it'd be cool though. It would change it up. You know, you can't just dominate. Hey, I got early Oracles. I'm gonna clear all your wards. You'd have to rely on, you know, good ward placement and stuff like that. Yeah, you have to rely on your pinks and knowing where people are going to ward and counter warding. And that actually makes it a lot more interesting for support players if you think about it. I mean, you know, counter warding is actually, you know, you're having a battle of where that person's going to place a ward, where am I going to place a ward, what time, you know, all that kind of stuff with other people. And that's what I love about support, is actually counter warding. I love that. I buy pinks all day long and try to find the other people's wards. It's like hitting a little stack of gold, a little gold mine of 25 gold in game. Ooh, found one.
Yay.
Gold rush, hit 2.
So far, arrow gonna come down. I just heard it.
Another arrow.
Away, yes.
Oh.
He's looking for any chance he gets to engage there, and I mean their tower is getting pressured so heavily they have to make something happen. St. Vicious is gonna be coming around here, and he's gonna see that ward. It doesn't really matter though; they're not gonna be able to get the gank off.
No.
Good that he is able to remove that map control, though.
It is.
That was actually a pink ward that they just removed too.
Yep. Reginald just got
and
seen.
ping going on. Yeah, they know exactly where Reginald is. So great ward placement on CLG's part. There's not much that TSM can do with that amount of map control that CLG has in place.
Yeah, I think Reginald just said, hey, whatever, let's just take top tower then. Let's take something. Let's stop Aurelia from farming because, you know... Actually, Kennen actually is winning in CS. Despite dying, he did a fantastic job. Rain Man, congratulations. Good job.
Okay, yeah, he was behind by a little over 10.
He was behind a lot, yeah.
After that death. I just
job.
never stopped watching.
CLG going to take up Dragon here, though, knowing that Ari and Kennen were top, so they're going to, hey, what's up, free Dragon?
Yeah, I don't know if that's the trade TSM wants to do or not, but good thing for CLG. They are taking advantage of every situation possible, and I think that's one big thing that they have going for them is they know how to really punish mistakes and pick off every little opportunity that they get.
Let's take a look at bottom here. Chaos maintaining his lead of around 30. Double F kind of capping it out there, say, hey, I'm only down by 30 CS. Let's keep it that way. Oh my God! Look at that damage. Look at that damage.
Yeah,
That
was not fun for Double F to deal with.
That is what Chaos wants to happen. He wants to get him out of here because now he's going to pick up all this CS, and this is where he's going to get really ahead. He's going to pick up, he's probably going to pick up 10, maybe even 15, depending on how long it takes. They're actually going to take bottom tower here.
Yep, so bottom tower is going to fall down, and middle lane, it is just the Rain Man trying to defend this. He's going to be fine, though. He's not going to have any trouble against Confed LP. But will they take top as well? Hotshot is there by himself with a nice size creep wave, and Udir's going to come around behind. I think they'll easily be able to pick that up. Yeah, they could potentially
I think they can dive this Janna and Ashe. I mean, they really don't have a lot. Reginald taking tons of damage, though. Actually,
what he wants to do.
Getting that turret aggro. Kennen coming bottom. Vagar coming around to transition, but that is, again, 3 versus 5. This is definitely in TSM's favor bottom if they dive, but they do have Hotshot and St. Vicious pushing top. Hotshot going to throw out that ward. Kennen going to go middle. I think Kennen can actually be one-shot by that Vigar, though, so...
He has to be really careful indeed because, I think they really wanted to take that bottom tower, but it really hurt them because they gave up 2 towers on the top area just in that attempt.
Well, the thing about that is they had the right idea, I believe, but they really couldn't make it happen. Reginald wasting Ignite. Yeah, I don't know why he did that. I mean, he definitely did not have the burst to take down Aurelia. But the reason they actually got stopped because Janna and Ashe can actually clear big waves now that it's a little bit later in the game. The volley's going to do more. If Chauster has, a couple levels in Tornado, it's really just clears the creep waves, and that's what TSM was hoping for. Is like, let's hope this creep wave comes, tanks it for us. But Reginald ended up tanking the turret a little bit too long, had to back out a bit and stop bottom. But they actually lost a tower for nothing there and really didn't gain anything. So. CLG maintaining their lead of about around 5,000 gold. We just really got to wait to the next team fight and see how TSM conducts themselves because team comp versus team comp, TSM should win the team fight, I believe. But again, CLG is pretty far ahead right now.
Ping going to go down onto that ward. It looks like they actually know it's there.
Yeah.
Alright, so far it's just going to be a kind of a slow push until everybody groups back up. We're most likely going to get some wards down onto this Baron very soon and possibly see a fight there, as right now CLG is very far ahead and they know that if they get into a teamfight situation, they're most likely going to win that. At the same time, we haven't seen any teamfights this entire game, as it's been just kind of small skirmishes around the map, and I don't know. It's really scary for TSM right now, as they just continue to fall further and further behind, and each little small engage.
Peter coming around the back here. Will he get able to catch him all?
He does have his ulti.
He's going to be fine. Actually, if you look at Reggie's items there, he's got exactly what I predicted he'd be getting. It's the Hex Tech, and he's actually moving towards it. Actually, it's probably an Abyssal, but it might actually even be a QSS that he's planning on getting to stop that Vigar. Stop Vigar from actually stunning him and ultimately taking him down. But we are seeing him go more defensive with more lifesteal, more tankiness, and that's really what he needed to survive. Kennen is actually an AD Kennen, which isn't, in my opinion, the best.
Oh wow! Okay, yeah, Wriggles and 2 Dorans. I didn't even notice that.
Oh, Chaos gonna get crunched here by Hotshot. Hotshot's gonna walk up, say whatever, you're mine. Oh, Sana getting dropped by Vigar. 2 kills, uncontested. I don't know why they're pushing that far. I mean, they had kind of ward coverage for it, but they just went and died. I don't know what Team 7 is really doing.
Yeah, I feel like their morale right now is kind of low, as they're just doing some stuff that you wouldn't really think that they would want to be doing. So 0-6, that's very scary position to be in. Already losing this middle tower. I don't think there's anything they can do to really stop. Big LP is just going to hang out here. They don't have a lot of worry. I don't think. If they try to come in and gank, he's just going to place down his Event Horizon and be good to go.
Yep. I don't know why people are doing AD cannon top. I mean, AD cannon bot lane if you're an actual AD carry is pretty decent. That's the one N5 was doing, and it adds some utility. It makes bottom lane really easy to gank because you got all those stuns, and again, it's more like a utility AD carry like Ashe than anything. But I really don't agree with AD cannon top lane. I think it totally takes away from everything that you can do, because he really the only thing he really scales well with on AD is his W. And his W isn't a spammable spell.
I was really expecting to see a double Will of the Ancients game here.
Yeah, I mean that's
clearly not going to be the case now.
I guess they're that scared. That rather, if I can speak properly here, I guess they're that scared of Vigar that Rain Man is actually going AD cannon. Which I mean, he didn't do bad top. I mean, it's better for the laning phase, but come team fight, if you're not able to just jump in, press hourglass, and burst the entire team down with that electrical storm. I don't know what Kennen is really good for.
Well, I have to agree with you, but I'm sure he has his own little thought process on that, so I'm not gonna try to argue. We'll just see how it works out if they ever do end up going to a team fight, because as the game moves forward, it's just gonna make it even harder for them to actually team fight. They're gonna, I mean, regardless of the fact that it feels like they have a stronger team fight team, if they get this far behind, they're just gonna lose just from being out damaged.
I mean, the thing with AD Kennen though is too, I mean, look at real AD, like AD items on MF. She's gonna do damage. Look at the items on Kennen. He's not gonna do anything.
Udyr was easily able to take down that bottom tower. Now they're going to contest this dragon. Everyone's going to be there, and Aurelia will be a little bit late to the party, but I think she'll be there just in time to make it really painful for TSM to try and fight this. Oh, there's arrow gonna land right there onto the Rain Man. He should be fine, as they're not anywhere near to engage, and a missed ultimate from Chaos. Now gonna be a little bit low mana, and right now Hotshot can definitely jump on Chaos. He's gonna have to be careful here, and there is the Invent Horizon going on to Chaos. Gonna take off a giant amount of his health, and he's gonna be in a bad situation if he gets caught.
Ultimate going by special there.
Definitely gonna get engaged on. Yeah, Hotshot was able to just jump over the wall, jump on a Rain Man now, and pick him up with a nice Invent Horizon. Big Fat LP doing great work here, and really making that fight possible for them. Have to definitely give that fight to Big Fat LP, making that possible. And then Hotshot just cleaning up with his dash. Oh, now he will catch the odd one. I think that odd one's definitely gonna have to kick him out of here. Yeah, I knew he had his ultimate up, and that's all he had.
Yeah, I'm surprised Odd One didn't combo ulti with the Sana, because Sana actually landed a pretty good ulti, and if Odd One managed to land his ulti on top of that, I mean that's when you do the good combos. That's when you can really turn around team fights. But I mean, TSM is just getting progressively farther and farther behind here, and I don't know. It just sucks for them. There's nothing,
8K gold behind right now.
Yeah, I mean, it was the jungler, and I mean,
just completely demolished them early game, and at that point really they were really afraid, I think. Yeah, and then the whole RA not getting blue, that messed them up.
RA not getting blue, having then he picked up middle. I mean, it was just a.
I don't feel like I think while they were doing a great job on bottom, I mean, don't you think, like, he was pushing bottom, but there was no ganks. Lee Sin wasn't able to make any impact at all on the game.
Yeah, well, that's why I was saying. I mean, if I was Odd One, I mean, middle's hard to gank, bottom's being pushed because they're already dominating bottom. So why didn't he just camp Hotshot top and just totally take Hotshot out of the game? Because an Aurelia that's fed, or not fed, but he is fed and he is farmed, is a scary SOB to deal with. So I really don't know what he was trying to think. Like, maybe let's try to counter jungle Udyr, but again, that's a bad idea because I already called that in the jungle. Udyr's going to be able to take Lee Sin in the jungle, no problem. So I really don't know what his thought process is there behind that. And then again, the AD cannon I think is just detrimenting their team in just an awful way. I mean, he does no damage.
Well, here we go. We still haven't seen any real contesting of Baron yet. I think that when CLG feels like they're ready to do it, they're just gonna walk up and take it. And I don't know if there's anything that TSM actually can do to stop it, to be honest. The problem there was that Dragon Fight might have been okay in their favor if they had played it correctly, but Chaos just way out of position there and way too easy for that Zygarde to really pick that up.
Yeah.
They have so many ways to engage on them. I mean, with Event Horizon and Ash Arrow, I think that's it's really scary and hard for TSM to position correctly.
Got the two bruisers with Udyr and Aurelia just jumping on targets, throwing out CC randomly, just causing so much commotion in a team fight. It's like TSM's just like, what do we do? You know, all they got to do is kill Chaos, and then their team does no damage. I mean, look at Ari's items. She has to go defensive. She's got 26 minutes in. The only real damage item she has is Will of the Ancients, and that's more of a sustain, safer side item. So Ari's not doing much damage. Cannon's doing like no damage because he's got a Wriggles and a Fange versus look at the other team.
Yeah, it's almost like he was an under-leveled jungler is what it looks like.
Yeah, that's what his items look like. I mean, Lee Sin's got nothing. He's got even less than Rainman does.
Hotshot's just gonna push him out from getting that. Oh, never mind. He's gonna pick it up.
All they have to do is kill Chaos, and they've won. They've won a team fight. That's the only person they have to kill.
That's unfortunate. Chaos did do a great job on the bottom, but I just don't feel like I feel like they're gonna need a little more than that to win this. No one else really making any impact on this game.
Well, as I said, it was really in Chaos's hands to win. I mean, he dominated bot lane, but the team just isn't with him in that sense. You can't do anything when you don't have a team behind you. And Chaos and Special dominated
this
the lane.
Could be a simple. Well, never mind. I don't think they're gonna actually engage. They might actually give up this tower if they're not careful. No, they're pinging towards Baron, so this is gonna be a Baron fight. They do have the vision of that, so they know they're going to go for it. I'm curious if they're going to just let them have that, or if they're going to try and contest it. As they're actually getting split push on bottom. Hotshot, not even worried about it, in fact.
Yeah, I think CLG is able to.
There's the arrow is going to hit Special, and will he be able to catch that? Nice knockout from the tornado, and bam, he falls very quickly. Oracle's being lost, not a good fight for them, but they are getting really low. They're going to have to be careful and get out of there. Big Fat OP just barely escaping. And no, Rainman will not pick up
swings and a miss right
Swing
there.
And a miss. Nice slow from Ash. Just going to make sure that doesn't happen. But that's definitely going to be frustrating for TSM, as that was possibly a chance for them to come back there. They could have, if they had picked up Big Fat LP and double, if they would have easily taken out that Baron. They are going to go ahead and engage this. They know that they're very low. That could be another one that they just didn't kill him. He's so low, and they just can't make it happen. They're going to back off.
Hotshot's been backdooring the entire time this has been going on.
Yes, that's unfortunate. And he still has teleport, does he not? Yeah, he does have teleport. Same Vicious. Looks like he's really taken right now. He just can't be taken down. He will not bother with dying this game.
Yeah, I mean, if TSM had won the laning phase in any other lane or did anything, they would have killed those champions. But they really just didn't have anything. I mean, the MF and Ari ultis just crushed those squishies. We saw TSM doing a great job there. TSM actually might be able to pick up Baron here.
Oh, this is very scary. As here's the teleport. Hotshot going to come in. Double up going down really quickly all by himself there. No real tanking support. That's what he needed. And Hotshot flashes back in to try and do a dash, but I don't guess his cooldown was ready to go. Or he didn't
yeah, that's kind of I guess I'm scared of Baron flash, or maybe I thought my cooldowns were up flash.
Yes. Either way, it's they did stop them from getting that Baron, and so all they got to do is just come back in the lane. It'll be good to go. 10k gold behind now.
Yeah, really looking bad. I mean, that's an item apiece or more.
Really, almost got the bottom tower down. Look at the health on that. It's very low.
Jeez. I mean, TSM, that was like their turning point right there. If they just picked up those 2 kills, they could have taken Baron, and we would have had a great comeback on our hands, and TSM would have been able to, throw themselves back in this game and be a threat, but they just didn't have enough. It was just that farm, those laning phases, they just didn't have the items to do anything. I mean, imagine if Ari had a death cap there. She would have got a triple kill there. But she can't, because she has to play defensive.
That's very true, agree, and I think that if Lee Sin doesn't get up there, they're just going to get a free Baron here out of this. Now, St. Vicious is the only one doing damage to it, so I think, yeah, he's just going to back off and try and bait this out, possibly, picking up all of the Vision Wards. Hotshot really tanky right now. Look at that. Aegis, another Chain Vest. Frozen Mallet, yeah, he's got everything he needs. So it's Battle of the Vision right now until somebody decides to go for the final engage. I think this next fight might actually finish the game.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, so this is it's very just like tense
Stalemate.
moment for both teams. Yeah, it's a very tense moment. Like both teams are waiting for somebody else to really make a mistake here. No Oracle's gonna go down. They have vision of this, but they're gonna go ahead and start it. I don't think this is the best move. TSM knows that they have to make a play, but I don't know if this is the part where they want to make a play. And there's the arrow gonna go down to Reginald. Reginald getting caught, and can he make anything happen before he dies? Double it, guys, so fast. But so does Reginald, and that's gonna be a 1-for-1 trade. Oh, actually 2. They did pick up Big Fat LP as well, but here comes the 2 tanky guys. I think they're gonna be enough to really stop this though. That was a great job by TSM. I mean, CLG was there with just their squishies, and I feel like they're a little bit undecided here. Do they want to pick up Aaron? Do they want to go for the fight? I don't think they can actually kill them, guys. They're too tanky. In fact, it's almost feel like Hotshot and St. Vision might be able to finish them off if they play this correctly. There it is, going to go on to X Special, picking up a lot of his HP, and if he doesn't get out there, he's going to definitely fall. He's going to have to run away, and with that, Shirelia's, that's going to be enough. Hotshot will pick him up, and the odd one going to push back. Almost saved. Yeah, he actually is saved, kind of by that Chelsea ultimate. I don't know if he was trying to push him backwards or what.
Yeah, that unfortunately happens sometimes when you don't mean to, but the walls are just too thin, it goes right through, and you throw somebody away that you don't want to.
Well, he didn't push him over the wall. He actually pushed him into it, and then he just used his shield to jump over. Overall, that was a pretty interesting fight. It's unfortunate, though, that both Aurelia and Udyr are so strong that they were able to literally just take them on by themselves there.
I mean, that's what I was talking about, too. I mean, TSM has the team comp to beat them, but they let the Udyr and they let the Aurelia just get so out of hand. They let them get so far ahead that how do you take down those 2 bruisers? You just don't. Those are like the 2 most annoying, strongest fed bruisers in the game, and they're both very fed right now.
Well, I do like what we're seeing. I mean, it's been a very exciting game so far. It's too bad that TSM really did lose that early game advantage just due to a couple of things. And great play by St. Vicious. I do have to keep reminding everybody that a lot of this, I think, has to do with St. Vicious and his amazing plays in the early game. And TSM's inability to really deal with that.
Yeah, Saint really shining, and Odd One not coming through as much as we would like to see, especially with Lee Sin. Lee Sin is just notoriously strong for his early game and his very powerful early game ganks, and we didn't see a single Lee Sin early game gank go out. Nice ward placement.
Oh, that charm almost grabbed Big Fat OP. That would have been great. Ultimate not doing any damage from Chaos. He does that every time. Yeah.
Jumping the gun on his ultimates. I mean, it can do a lot of great damage. Oh, arrow going on. Odd One going to take a lot of damage here.
But he actually jumps over that. It's going to be really scary if they jump on this. There's the Shirelias. They want to make this engage happen. Hotshot is the focus of the damage right now, but they are going to go ahead and focus now onto the Chalister. A lot of the damage dealers are still alive, and they're kind of split right now.
It's a 1-for-1 right now.
Oh, still not able to finish out
They haven't killed anybody yet. Oh my gosh, CLG living with slivers of health all game long.
Yeah, they focused down Hotshot and then they focused down Chalister, not finishing either of them, leaving up the damage dealers, and now just losing 3 to none. And Chaos is going to be definitely fall. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
If they had just had a little bit, I mean, and you notice there, what did Rain Man do? He did exactly what an AP cannon does. Jumps in, CCs, except he got turned around and murdered because he doesn't have Hourglass, he doesn't have any sustain with the Will of the Ancients, and he can't do anything. If Rain Man was an AP cannon, I believe they would have won that fight, 100%.
Yeah, if you look at everybody's HP, they're all very low.
Yep.
And just unfortunately, it wasn't positioned correctly. I don't think they had the right focus in that fight. It felt like they didn't know who they wanted to kill. And
TSM's doing a great job of executing what they want to do, but It's just that
They don't have
laning.
the damage right now as well.
They just screwed up, and then the AD Kennen is just irking me to no end that they would use that as a top lane champion. I mean, if they had the burst on AP, oh man, they would have just crunched it. Like the hourglass. All you gotta do is with Kennen. Oh, Vigar's gonna combo me. Hourglass, you get your full combo off anyways. Doesn't matter if you die because Rain Man died anyways. So he would have taken out people with him, you know.
All right, well that's now taking a look at the score. 16 in favor of CLG to 4, and a massive gold advantage as well. I think that's, like I said, that whoever wins a Baron fight is going to win the game, and of course it was CLG, and they're going to push in for the win here. They're most likely going to be uncontested at the tower here, as if they try to engage on that, they're just going to get bursted down. So
yeah, seems like Reggie's doing the exact build I said he would do. Rylai's, Will the Ancients, and an Abyssal Scepter, just trying to survive and provide some utility to his team. Like, what is Kennen doing with the Frozen Mallet? I mean, I hate to bash on the guy, but you don't do anything. I mean, at this point, you just don't do anything. I mean, Odd One doesn't do any damage. He's got a Warmogs and a Wriggles. That's his damage. They just no damage. And then he's got Chaox, who's been doing a fantastic job, who's been really carrying the team, in my opinion, for TSM.
Looks like he's trying to do like a Teemo build on him.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, well, it's Rain Man, so maybe.
Right. Yeah, that's just the first thing that popped in my head when I saw the Frozen Mallet. I was like, just looks like he's playing Teemo.
So yeah, I mean, I truthfully believe that's the reason they're losing the game. Hotshot probably just gonna backdoor bottom because I think CLG is like, whatever, we'll just 4 versus 5 you. It does not matter at this point.
He's got teleport, so if necessary, he can just teleport in.
Yeah, he's just gonna split push bottom.
Well, here we go. This is just battle of the split pushing until somebody decides to make a play, and I think that, I mean, TSM has to make several plays to come back from this game, unfortunately. Whereas CLG is in a really good spot. They're just gonna wait for the creeps to get there and poke down that tower slowly. Oh, he's gonna try and stop Hotshot. No tower there, so it's gonna be very dangerous to do so. I'm gonna try
Arrow
and watch
going
both
right down the middle.
Yeah, not hitting.
Double missing another arrow.
Okay, they're pinging around. They want to go around behind them. I don't know if they can actually fight them 4v4, to be honest.
I don't know why CLG's so scared right now. I mean, they should just be able to be like...
There it is. There's the Shurelys. They want to make an engage happen slow and not going to hit anyone there. Big Fat OP got a big damage on the Chaos. Goes down instantly. And this is really bad. There's the teleport coming in from Aurelia. It's now going to be full CLG team there. And I think that's it. That's going to be GG.
Yeah, that is definitely a game. CLG winning the series 2-0. I mean, again, I hate to bash on the guy, but you notice Kennen go in, hits every single person with his ultimate.
Perfect.
And not single HP was lost. Like, just, I don't know. I really think if he went AP, the game would have been a lot more into TSM's favor, and they could have got back in the game. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. CLG picking up a 2-0 victory versus TSM. One of the most exciting little rivalry matchups we had today. Next, we got EG versus Dignitas, Epic Gamer that is. And that should also be a very exciting series to watch, so stay tuned, guys.
Yep, definitely.
It's coming next.
All right, we're going to go to commercial break real quick, and then we'll have the next game starting up real soon.